I have two questions for you. Question one, if I was to tell you that I've gone 12 games unbeaten, would you believe me? Question two is I've managed to get myself a 38-year-old legend in the squad. And can you guess who he is? Names on a postcard and the winners get the pleasure of winning.
1, 2, and we're off. Play me, play me, play me. Play me like my tongue is grinding.
I'm the worst football manager ever, and welcome to Arbor Park, home of Slough Town FC, and this is episode 7 of the Slough Saga. We're going to be playing St Albans today in a league game, but let me tell you, I've just got so much to tell you, so much news to share with you. My goodness, so much has happened since the last episode, so I better tell you now. Also, just disclaimer, I'm recovering from a dodgy throat and a dodgy voice. My voice is almost back to normal, but it's still a little bit husky. Sexy. So I don't blame you if you can't even watch this because the sound of it is too sexy to listen to, too sexy to watch. I get that all the time. I never get that. That has never happened to me. So before we dive into today's game, I want to tell you how things have been going since that epic game against Weymouth in the third qualifying round replay in the FA Cup in the last episode. I hope you enjoyed that episode just as much as I loved filming it and loved playing it at the time. But since then, a lot has happened. I've played 6 games since then, a few league games and a couple of more FA Cup games, and it's all been good. Very, very good. 12 games unbeaten is true. As you can see here, look at this. Oh, there's no red in the last 12 games. It's amazing. I played after that Weymouth win. I played against Hungerford and I won 1-0 against them. Harry Crawford scored on the 4th minute. As you can see here, we did deserve to win. It wasn't a whitewash by any means, but we got the win in the end. 3 points is 3 points in it. And then following that, we then went on to the FA Cup 4th qualifying round. If you remember, I knew back in the last episode that I was playing Bath, and the first version, the first round of it, the first leg of it, the first, the actual tie, we drew 2-2. You can see quite an eventful game, as you can see here. They went 1-0 up after 5 minutes. They then had a player sent off after 27th, but then they actually scored again before half-time. So I had a massive go at them at half-time and said, sort your life out, boys. They then came out and scored 2 in the 62nd and 69th minute, penalty from Crawford and a goal from Matt Lynch, which took us to a replay at Arbor Park, which was just mind-blowing. I couldn't cope with it. So between that game and the next game, we then had another league game against Havant and Waterlooville, which we were 1-0 down after an own goal by Toggers. Oh, Toggers. However, we managed to salvage it on the 75th minute with a Matt Lynch goal, who, by the way, Matt Lynch is scoring some bangers from the middle of the pitch. Our centre midfielder, he is smashing it this season. I'm really enjoying playing with him. Not like that. But anyway, which then took us to the replay against Bath at Arbor Park in the FA Cup 4th round qualifier. To win this game would give me, and as you can see here I did win, would give me £12,500, and it was a 0-0 draw all the way through 90 minutes, took us into extra time, and then Ryan Bird on the 99th minute scored, and it was just heroic. Just what a hero. And so we then held on and we won it, and so we're through to the first round of the FA Cup. And as you can see here, down in November, we're going to be playing on the 9th of November, not in today's episode, but the next episode. We have earned ourselves a tie against Lincoln, League One Lincoln, who are currently sitting in 8th place. We're playing at Arbor Park, at home, so what a game. What a privilege to be able to get this far in the FA Cup. It's amazing. And as you know, obviously you get money through it, and financially we're doing all right. Like, look at the overall balance. We're at 100,000 in the plus. In the plus, everyone. I am making money through this. We're still way over our wage budget, but because we're doing well, I think we're getting higher attendance. We're getting obviously reward money from the FA Cup. Things are going very, very well. But then since then, I've played 2 more league games. I played one against Dorking, one where we drew 1-1. Absolutely gutted with that. Was winning for most of the game. But as you can see, a 94th minute, literally one of the last kicks of the game. Luke Moore for Dorking equalised. So we lost a couple of points there, but that's all right. right, because we've then bounced back with a 2-1 victory over Maidstone. We're 2-0 up with Warren Harris, a goal on 53rd minute, and then Stephen Guest, 17-year-old Stephen Guest. Let me show you him. This is him. He has been playing just a few games for me so far, and he scored his opener for me, and I'm very excited about this lad. I really hope he hits that potential ability, becoming his current ability, because he's very good. And so I'm looking forward to seeing a bit more of him. And let me give you a little bit of insider knowledge. He's going to be on the subs bench today, so we might see him in action. So we won 2-1 against them, which brings us to today against St Albans. But before we do, as you heard, we've brought in a player, 38 years old, legend of football. Of course, it is Paul Konchesky. That's right, Charlton, Fulham, Leicester, QPR, various kind of teams in Premiership, in Championship, even playing to League One at a season at Gillingham as well. And we've got him. We've got him on a non-contract. He's only getting £300 for an appearance fee, which I know is a lot. But I can handle that. And so here he is, he's playing. He's 38 years old. I don't envisage him being around for too long. He's down as a 3-star, regular. He's got some good stats, though, for this level. Good stats. He'll be playing a left-back with, kind of sharing the role, really. That Rian O'Sullivan guy is just not playing well. So he is kind of really stepping in. He's going to be playing today as well. He's starting today just to show him off, to bring in the crowds, innit? Paul Konchesky. However, that's not the end of people moving, and we've not only had him come in, but we've had some people go as well. One who is going to be going is Scott Davis, my centre midfielder. He's now signed a contract in January. He's going to be going back to Ireland, where he's from. I got rid of him, although I didn't really have much choice in that. I make it as if it's a great investment from me, but it wasn't. It just happened. And I finally managed to get rid of Manny Williams, the 37-year-old who didn't really play for me, but I was paying like £200 a week for him or something, and I just couldn't afford it, and he's old and he wasn't very good. So I've managed to get rid of him, and FC United have taken him on, and it looks like, just looking down here, it looks like he is playing. He's played 4 games for them, and he's actually scored as well. So fair enough, FC United, if that's what you want, then have fun. But here we are today against St Albans, and let me give you a brief rundown of how things are going in terms of my starting 11 and who's cracking on for me today. We've got Ben Pearce in goal. I've got a real goalkeeper battle going on between Oliver Byrne and Ben Pearce. Both are quality goalkeepers. Ben Pearce in the last game saved a penalty. He's a bit unhappy with his playing time at the moment, so I've brought him back in. He's playing very well. Right back, Oxlade-Chamberlain. Left back, Paul Konchesky. Let's watch him wobble around. Let's see how fast he is. What pace has he got? Pace is 5. He's not going to be going anywhere fast, is he? Centre backs, we've got Toggers in and Armsworth in, doing some real kind of changing around and flipping it about with the defence at the moment, because they're not brilliant and they're quite low on fitness. We've got Warren Harris on the right wing, we've got Balickley on the left wing, we've got Scott Davis starting today in centre mid, and Matt Lynch starting in centre mid as well. And then up front we've got Ben Harris back from injury, starting today. He can only really play about 45 minutes, so we'll bring Stephen Guest on later on in the second half, and Harry Crawford up front as well. So I forgot to mention, we're sitting in 3rd or 4th place at the minute, which is very nice. Let me just bring up the league. I think I'm 3rd. Oh, I'm 3rd. Yeah, look at that. I'm 3rd place at the moment. Weymouth and Bath are a good 6 points ahead of me at the minute, but 3rd place for a side that's due to be fighting relegation, I can't complain about that. Do you know what I mean? So here we go. They are playing a 4-4-2, matching me. Everyone basically does. That's not Freddie Adu. That's not Freddie Adu. But meanwhile, St Albans, yikes, he had all the time in the world. Joe Yalciofano. He's he. That guy scored. So 2 minutes into the game, and we're 1-0 down. So what a way to... it's as if I've had 12 games of everything going fine. So the minute I turn the camera on, it's like, nah, you're going to lose now, mate. 12 games in, that's enough. That's enough of not losing. Now you've got the camera on. It's time you lose again. Here we go. 5 minutes. Another attack from St Albans, but Warren Harris is bringing it out now. He's not too fast, is he? And that was possibly the worst the dribbling I've ever seen. Got Armsworth, picks this one up, edge of the box, and they're sort of faffing really, and that was a poor poor clearance from Ben Pierce, and balling. He's a baller. Crosses it in but anyway, Warren Harris picks it up. Come on lads, do something with it this time. Here we go, Ben Harris. I don't think they're brothers, but they might be, you never know. Oxlade-Chamberlain, Almsworth, I should find that out. Warren Harris, what's he going to do here? It's a cross in. Oh, Crawford can't quite in. Matt Lynch smashes it from far. He keeps scoring those goals, so I don't blame him, mate. You keep having a go. Toggers throws it into Ben Harris, who does get a cross in, but we didn't even try to head it. Don't even try. What's the point in it? Oh, Paul Konchesky, 38 years old. Makes the challenge. They're scared of him. Baller. You think you're a baller, mate? You're scared of Konchesky. That's the truth. Warren Harris dribble. He's taking it around one. Had a shot. I don't know what that is, but he had a shot. Oh, and we are at half time. Now the question is do I need to change anything up here? Players aren't playing that well. We're 1-0 down. I don't think I want to make too many huge kind of massive changes. I think I just need kick up the bum. Let's see how we go. I'll give it 15 minutes of game time and let's see what happens. Meanwhile, oh my word, look at this. 49th minute, we've equalised. That's how good a manager I am. Boom, boof, just don't make changes, trust them. Corner, smack hit. Harry Crawford, volleyed. A volley. That's how you win FM. What's that? FM completed it, mate. He's baller. He is a baller, and I want him just because of his name. His how with a cross. Oh my word, all the space in the world. Oh my goodness, I don't know what happened then. This player, Harmsworth, just chucked himself. He just threw himself to whoever would take him. There's a corner for St Albans, and we've headed it clear. Oh, absolute filth there from Williamson. Absolute disgusting filth. Pushed over Crawford, but hit meanwhile Konchesky with a free kick. I think that came off the bar. Oh, Konchesky is a good free kick taker. He's now my standard free kick taker when he's on the pitch. Anyway, so I'm glad he had a go at one then. Here's Oxlade-Chamberlain on the right for Slough, and Warren Harris smacks it in. Pollock tries to clear it, but only as far as Crawford. And Belikli has made it 2-1. 60th minute, second goal of the season. The Turkish guy has smashed it for us. Absolute hero. Look at the crowd. They are loving it. Let's just... I pressed skip instead of pause, so we missed the goal. I'm sorry about that. Too much excitement. Oh, crap, and they've equalised. Reese Murrell Williams. This guy, he was filthy earlier on, smacking over Harry Crawford. I'm not happy about him, Reese. Right, okay, let's try this again. We've got Armsworth at the back, not playing well. 70th minute. We've also got Konchesky. Konchesky's not playing well. Oh, you're supposed to play well on your first game, Konchesky. We're going to take Ben Harris off and we're going to put Stephen Guest on. He should have only played 45 minutes, I've realised. But he's Stephen Guest, come on, 20 minutes, mate. You can come on, 17 years old, and smash this place up. Do you know what I mean? You can come and, just strut around, score a goal, go home, and everyone will love it. And we're into injury time, and it looks like it's going to be a 2-2 draw, and it is. Belikli gets man of the match. Stephen Guest doesn't really do much. He only has 20 minutes. Sorry about that, Steve. I totally forgot about you then. That will do for today. Thank you so much for joining me for today. A lot of information at the beginning just to share where things are going. And as I said, the next game that I will be playing will be the wonderful game against Lincoln City. Let me show you my schedule. Chelmsford I'll play off camera, and then the first round of the FA Cup proper against Lincoln. What a game that's going to be. What a moment in our history, in our story in the first season. But anyway, for now, I'll let you crack on with the rest of your life. So if you've enjoyed this, then hit the like button. And if you want to follow along, then watch the rest of this story from episode 1. Only 7 episodes to catch up on. Easy. And then obviously hit the subscribe button if you want to follow along, and the little bell notification button as well. We'd love to have you along for this journey. But thank you so much. Thanks for all the support, all the encouragement, all the comments you're leaving below. Really appreciate it. And until next time, I'll see you later.